there at some point. I think
That's
the way
facts,
that
dude. We had a big day on Tuesday. So
oh, you
like
really?
the past couple of months has been not like bad or anything, but like we've just been pretty steady. We haven't
Yeah.
like popped off or anything, but Tuesday we popped off again. So I was happy to see our stats like go crazy again. We got 100 downloads on Tuesday.
It was
Oh hell yeah.
it was a funny
We've
show.
been hanging around like 40, 50 downloads on launch days and stuff. And so like Tuesday we had 100 downloads again, which was like near one of our highs, which is fucking good. Also, we are pretty fucking close to 6,000 total downloads, which is pretty nutty.
Damn.
Also, we had more downloads in November than October, which is good too. So
Nice.
we just got to keep that steady climb.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Keep that grind on.
All right, boys. You guys ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, it's another edition of the Way Out Here podcast presented by the Wash Up Network and brought to you by Raise Energy. If you haven't got Raise Energy yet, you need to go get it. Raise Energy is so freaking good. We love every single flavor. My favorite flavor is the sour gummy worm. I personally love that flavor.
Yeah.
But you can go to raiseenergy.com, get 15% off using code WOH. Be part of the Raise Energy fam. Go get your Raise Energy at raiseenergy.com, WOH for 15% off. All right, first topic we got here. AirPods Max came out. Did you guys see that they have over-the-ear headphones selling for $500?
And they're so ugly.
Are they really? I haven't even
Dude,
seen what they look like.
so
I seen
ugly,
something going
dude.
around about them, but
Oh
They're
my
so
God.
overpriced. Like, regardless of what they look like, $500 for over-the-ear headphones. Like, you can get a nice pair of Bose or like Beats or anything like that for like
Sony's?
$300.
yeah.
Dude,
That's like the nicest pair you can get. Like you can seriously get those Solo 3s. I think they're only like $200.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
just linked them in the chat for you, Taylor, so you can see them. Like so my thing is they look really good when you're looking at them like front on.
Sure.
They
Right.
look sick. Dude, but when you turn them to the side, they look so ugly. It looks like
Dude,
it's a stand for the headset.
Oh yeah, that's
But it's
true.
not. It's like just the side of the headset.
Also, what makes me laugh is, and also it's
Ugh.
$549. It's almost $600. So it's not
Wow.
like
Yeah.
$499. It's $549.
Well, dude, I mean, think about it. Tax, you're at 600 probably, and then also you have to get Apple Care, which is $60 for it probably.
Yep.
Like, so yeah, you're at $600-700 for a pair of.
You can just go buy another phone at that point. Like,
Yeah.
you don't need the over-the-ear headphones. It's just like so overpriced for what it is. I'm sure that they just slapped the Apple logo on it and they're like, it works. I am very curious to see how much money it actually costs them to manufacture those. Probably less than $30.
I'm curious because Apple bought Beats, right?
Yeah.
Beats did get bought. I didn't know if they.
I think Apple bought.
I think
Beats
you're right.
like 4 years ago.
It was a while ago because
4
they
or
had
5
that.
years ago?
Yeah, August 1st, 2014, Apple acquired Beats
6
for
years ago.
$3 billion.
Damn. So I don't know why they didn't just. I don't know.
I actually didn't know that at all. That's
Yeah. So I don't know why they didn't just like keep the design of the Beat. Like I get it. Like it looks like they're kind of like mesh at the top. Like
I don't think they're releasing this as like a Beats thing. You know
no,
what I
I
mean?
know.
Like,
but I'm just saying, like, why didn't they just stick with like the Beats like look and not make it look?
I don't know.
terrible.
Beats
That-
headphones look sick. Like
Yeah.
the solos and everything. They're they're dope.
Yeah. No, these headphones look like something you get like the first day working on like a computer
Dude,
job.
the headphone, so like the actual like earpiece of the headphone on these looks like the AirPod Max or the AirPod, just the
Pros?
normal AirPods, the case that they have for the AirPods.
Oh yeah, that like
It's
Oh,
like
yeah,
like
I see
it's like
that.
oval-ish, like
Yeah.
square oval-ish. It literally looks like the case, and they just put speakers in and said, "These are going to be the new Apple headphones."
That's just a
dude,
that's-
they look old school too. Like they look like they are like 1990s, like over the ear
Yeah.
they used to have.
They
Yeah,
just
they
look,
do.
They just look
It-
bad.
They're not great.
Those always come back in style every now and then. So I'm sure some Silicon Valley like nerd is like, dude, these are the best headphones of all time. Look at these. But I'm sure they're I don't know, like Apple does this where they don't have the superior software or superior designs or anything like that, but they're always the best at marketing their stuff.
Their marketing is always insane. Yeah.
I think we can all agree, like iPhones, we all love like the interface of iPhones because we've had them forever, but
Yeah.
like the cameras are literally the worst phone cameras on the market. Like Google and Samsung and all of those guys, they beat the shit out of Apple when it comes to like cameras and interface stuff like that. Like,
I mean, their
it's just-
cameras are pretty good. If you like, the thing is if you know how to use a camera, an iPhone or really any phone camera can be unbelievable. But when you have people like everyday Joes like us, who I barely can spell the word camera, let alone use an actual camera on the iPhone with all the settings and everything like that. Like
Portrait.
if you go onto YouTube and type in like video shot on iPhone Pro 12 Max Pro or iPhone 11 Pro, dude, the videos are actually like insane because they shoot in 4K and everything like
yeah,
that.
that freaking movie that we talked about that was on TikTok that was like TikTok made by iPhone. It was or movie made by iPhone.
If you know how to use a camera and
The
adjust
worst
like all
movie
those
ever.
like crazy settings, you can make the camera look good. But
Sure.
for people like us and God, probably 95% of iPhone users don't know how to use a camera properly. So
Well, you
unless
don't need
with these $1,400 iPhones, we get free camera lessons. I don't want it.
Dude, I love how noise can't like one of their biggest things is like they have noise cancellation. It's like, yeah, so do the 2005 headphones. Like, noise cancellation is not like a new
not
feature, noise cancellation.
No,
The
that's fine.
I always laugh to see
AirPods
that.
actually have like the AirPod Pros that I have actually have pretty good noise cancellation for just like the in-ears.
Yeah.
Because you can actually turn it off and turn it on and stuff, and it's pretty good.
Really? That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen that commercial where she like basically taps her
Yeah, you can like
AirPod,
tap it and go through
and you
the,
can hear
yeah.
you can like hear
actually-
other people. That's pretty cool.
It's actually pretty nuts. There's like an off switch, like a transparency, which you can hear a little bit more around you. So it just amplifies the sound. And then the noise cancellation, where obviously it cancels all the noise. So if you have kids, they're really great for that.
All
Full
right.
noise cancellation.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, $549 you can get the AirPods Max. Also, the names are just like so generic. Like
They're just-
AirPods Max. Like,
I feel like
that's-
they've had the same name since Apple has started.
dude,
They just changed
Yeah.
something in it. They just add the Max at the end of it. And like, oh, it's so new.
Max, Pro, like everything like that. It's
Uh-oh.
not crazy. But yeah,
it
AirPods
works,
Max
so-
$549. And they're in stock. Like they stocked them. So it doesn't look like they're selling out or anything. I'm curious to see the total sales on the AirPods Max, but
Looks like they're available starting the 15th of December.
yeah,
they
I'm
just, like,
sure they
pre-order
did
now.
it just in time for Christmas. They'll probably ship then.
Convenient.
Yeah,
Yeah.
show up on people's doorsteps on Christmas Eve just in time. All right, another big story. Elon today announced that he is moving his whole Tesla operation to Texas officially. So he took a couple of jabs at California in the middle of that in a statement saying that he was moving his whole base and manufacturing over to Texas due to taxes and wage discrepancies in California. What do you guys think of Elon moving to Texas and giving California a middle finger?
I mean, it's smart. Texas, what? I mean, I'm sure they don't get paid, like they get paid above minimum wage, but
I'm sure.
I mean, everything like minimum wage is a lot cheaper, so they can start them out a little bit lower, I would imagine, for like new hires and stuff, maybe. I
Yeah,
don't know.
Tesla employees also get a 15% discount on Tesla stock, which
Hmm.
is pretty good.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, the stock literally split 3-to-1 earlier this year, or 4-to-1 earlier this year, and it's up double again. So, like, if you own Tesla stock and you're a Tesla employee, you've done pretty damn good, which is awesome.
Which is super nice. But I feel like a lot of people are like moving over to Texas. First, you had Joe Rogan, and now you have Elon Musk, and
That's going to be the way of the world. Like, people are moving the hell out of California. This is not going to be, these are just the first two. Like, we're going to see a lot of that happening.
Yeah. Well, I mean, either California is going to change and try to keep people there, or they're just going to keep running them out. Because if you think about it, like, why would it make any logical sense to keep a business somewhere where you're going to get taxed more and have more restrictions versus you can literally move it 2 states over and have more freedom, I don't know how many, what is that?
I think it's like 2 or 3.
California, Nevada, Texas, whatever. But yeah, I mean, if you move it to a place where you have less restrictions, you can pay your employees at a higher rate because you're not getting taxed so much for them working. I'm sure there's probably just so many more benefits being out in a place where you're not being haggled with taxes so hard like California is in New York. Like I guarantee you a lot of these coastal places that are doing that are just going to run their business inwards and bankrupt the coast. Like it's just going to get, I don't know. I mean, you're just running money out. So
yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Tesla does moving forward. They're still headquartered technically inside of California, but manufacturing is going to build like the Cybertruck and everything like that is going to be in South Texas. It makes sense because SpaceX is already in Texas. Obviously, Houston is a big spot. NASA's in South Texas as well. So, you know, Elon Musk being in Texas, it feels weird though. Like Musk himself doesn't feel like he fits in Texas.
probably bought it. He pulls up in his Tesla with a 10-gallon cowboy hat. Howdy, y'all.
You want to go to space?
Him and his like 9 kids.
Yeah, here's my son, AX_spacebar.
He identifies as a rocket ship. Get out of here.
Yeah, maybe leave that kid in California. He's gonna get bullied a hell of a lot less.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How the hell you pronounce that?
Yeah. How do you even spell that?
Just call me A. Just call me A.
Oh man.
T9Pi_3. Brutal. All right. Moving forward here, it looks like the first vaccine was in the UK. And one of the first people to get it was it looks like I'm blanking on his name. Shoot. First vaccine in UK. What is his name? It's so funny. First, it was a
Jack Stoff again.
First, it was a 90-year-old woman, and then why am I blanking on this dude's name? He's like a famous writer. I don't know this guy's name. You guys are gonna laugh when you hear it, though. I promise. What do you guys think of the UK vaccine not being in the United States, not being the first ones to get the vaccine?
Works for me. We're not the guinea pig.
Thank God. You have fun. You let me know how it goes.
Yeah, you can deal with the headaches and we'll get it when you guys are all done. Okay, I found his name. Dude, one of the first people to get the vaccine in the UK was William Shakespeare. 81-year-old guy by the name of William Shakespeare.
The actual William Shakespeare is dead, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just clarifying. Just clarifying.
He's 81. Just kidding. This guy's a fucking vampire. He's been alive for
Dude,
200 years.
That was a conversation on Twitter and Facebook that this guy, it was like, wait,
like his
William
son?
Shakespeare's only 81?
I thought he's been around since the freaking 1800s.
Oh my God.
For reference, William Shakespeare died in 1616.
Oh, so just a couple years ago.
Yeah, it is kind of confusing though, because his wife's name, get this, was Anne Hathaway.
Their parents just did that on purpose. Like 100%.
And now he's one of the first guys to get the vaccine. Over 400 years old.
I mean, Anne Hathaway looks good too. So I wouldn't be surprised if she was a vampire as well.
That's fair. That's good.
Dude, you just can't, like, I'm sorry, you just cannot have the name William Shakespeare. You got to go by Bill. You got to go by Bill. Bill Shakespeare. That's your name.
What does this guy over in the UK do? Is he also like a famous poetrist? That's what you call him?
I would love to.
What do you call
it? I would love to know what he actually does.
Someone that does poetry?
Yeah. What do you?
A poetrist?
Poet.
I think
a poet.
A poet.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think this is that
You
hard.
said it, and I was like, that don't sound right.
Yeah, I said it. I was like, that doesn't sound right.
I'm not
He's
gonna.
not a
I was like,
poetrist.
I don't know off the top of my head. I'm not gonna correct you.
I guess that makes sense. A poet who does poetry. Okay. All right. Cool. I'm
Oh my
writing that
god,
one
dude!
down.
This guy is literally from the same place that the original William Shakespeare is from too, in England. He's from
New conspiracy.
Warwickshire, England, which is the exact same place that William Shakespeare, the original, is from.
This dude's a vampire for sure.
I mean, I'm convinced that William Shakespeare's alive now.
Can we dig up the grave and see? Or
Dude,
I guess his
Shakespeare
body
was-
would be probably decomposed by now.
Shakespeare was ugly. This dude's not like a good-looking guy.
Oh,
I mean,
dude, I feel like a
oh.
lot of people back then was ugly. I mean, they didn't have makeup to cover it up like they do now.
dude, guys though wore like a shitload of makeup.
That's true.
Girls
Some thing-
didn't wear
some
makeup.
things don't change.
That's a good point.
Dude, that's like, dude, have you guys seen on TikTok the guys that are wearing mascara?
Yeah, seen that.
Have you seen the guys who like look like dudes and then they do the little
Dude,
thing
that
with their
one you
fingers?
sent, the one
Dude.
you sent today,
what? The
I-
actual
I don't even know. I didn't expect that at all. This guy looked like Gollum out of the Lord of the Rings, straight up, and was like picking his nose, and he like flicked it, and then he did that wipe transition thing, and you're like, oh, that's a girl now. That's a girl. Is that a girl or is that still a dude?
dude, I
Like,
don't know. But
I
it's
have-
that's
Dude, this-
literally why I have trust issues.
Dude, it's not even a knock on anybody. Like,
No,
it's
absolutely
just
not.
confusing now.
Yeah.
yeah.
I
I mean,
it
yeah.
just gets tough out. Like, good thing I'm married. Like, you guys have to go on like Tinder and like decipher these,
Yeah. And
Morse
swipe right
codes.
on trans people.
which is becoming a regular
happens.
weekly thing. It happens. Has it ever happened to you, Taylor?
I don't think so, but
Just
I
me.
mean,
Okay, cool.
it
Awesome.
might have. Dude, I'm not saying it didn't. I'm just saying
Maybe they've just
they
swiped
didn't tell
left
me.
on Taylor.
Honestly, like if the conversation's not going, like I'll just stop. I got ADHD. Like I got stuff going
Dude,
on.
some of the people on TikTok or like Tinder and those dating apps, I don't understand how they're ever going to find somebody because it is like talking to a freaking wall to some of those people.
You
I mean,
can't tell their
blows
personality.
my mind that some of these people have zero personality. Like it's 2020. Get a taste.
I mean, I'm not saying that I'm got the most personality.
No, I mean,
texting,
I'm
but
not like
but
I'm not
I'm-
either. But I mean, when someone asks like, "How's your day going?" or something like, you can say more than just good.
yeah,
Ask me how my day is.
throw something in there that you're doing.
We
that's
both
making me
match for
interested.
a reason.
Yeah,
We both think each other is decently attractive. I might be a 3.5. You might be a 6.5. But at least ask me how I'm doing. I would love to tell you how I'm doing.
Matt,
Take me to dinner first.
Matt just needs somebody to care for him. Just
God damn
yeah.
it,
I just want to be appreciated.
appreciate it.
I just want to be appreciated. Oh, how is the Tinder game going, Matt? Any updates?
No.
Is
there's zero
Tinder
updates.
your favorite of the
No,
dating
honestly,
apps?
I'm not on Tinder hardly ever. Well, I changed it now because I'm trying to find a sugar mama. So I upped my age and went global. So my age is 40 to 100, which if you're 100 and you're on Tinder, I respect the game. But yeah, so I'm just trying to find a
If
sugar
you're
mama
100 on Tinder, you're definitely there for a sugar baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Matt's
but-
open.
The thing is, I actually turned all my notifications off for like Hinge, Bumble, and
Mm.
Tinder. Just it's so toxic. Like it's just I don't need to swipe endlessly on people who think I'm ugly. Like I get it. We're not gonna match, okay? You're a 13.5 and I'm a 3.5 just trying to get a taste. And
Dude,
it's
have you
just-
ever heard of those apps that like famous people are on? Like you have to literally get like an invite to the dating apps. I forget what it's called.
Yeah, I would have no idea because I'm not famous.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've never heard that. in
No,
my
I
life.
know. I've actually
that
seen
crazy,
a
though?
video. There's actually, I think there's a YouTube video on this guy who actually takes his normal pictures and photoshops him in these like elegant places with like just like so he gets these like clothes like really really nice clothes and just takes these like headshots and like all like normal shots of himself and he goes on into like I don't know if it's like Adobe Photoshop probably I would assume and he edits to where he's at like the Eiffel Tower, he's at like Big
Oh my
Ben in
God,
the
bro.
UK, he's at these like fancy restaurants overlooking like the river in London and he actually and he uploads it to his profile and everything like that, and submits, because you have to submit your photos to these to this app, I guess, for like rich people or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's basically this whole YouTube video of him like trying to get on this app, and I think he got onto it if I recall correctly. I'm not 100% sure if he actually got on or not.
Talk about trust issues. Everybody should have trust issues. You can Photoshop everything.
Yes, you can.
It's bad. Like, honestly, that's why I hate social media now. I feel like, just to kind of reel it in and get real quick, I feel like social media has just absolutely ruined just everybody's kind of like self-esteem, women and men.
Oh,
like
100%.
It's ridiculous.
We are way past the prime of social media. I 100% believe that. I think that there was like a come up for social media. There was like a peak of social media, and now we are on just the free fall of social media.
It's bad, dude. Like 4 or 5 years ago, I'd be like, yeah, I'm a solid 6.5. Like now I like scroll through TikTok for half an hour. I'm like, wow, I don't even get on the scale here anymore. Like, these dudes are beautiful.
Sure, you're not just getting old, man?
Yeah, that's why I'm just having to cover up my ugliness with tattoos.
Yeah, that's what I did. So
it's clearly not working since we're both.
Tell you
single,
what,
so.
man, if you got a face like a 3, if you get a bunch of tattoos, they're not looking at your face. I could tell you that.
That's true. They're looking
That's
for
true.
tattoos.
You just gotta have a bunch of tattoos.
Yeah,
that's a great idea.
Yeah,
Taylor was just ahead of the game there. He's been doing
this
called
since he was
preparation.
18.
That's called preparation. Right? Like read about it.
Hey,
like,
I knew what I was bringing to the table. I had to amp it up a little bit
Are
for
you from the
myself.
future? Is this how you knew how to do it before everybody else? Because you had tattoos at what, 16, 17? First tattoo was 16, right?
I think it was, yeah. Well, technically I was 15, but yeah.
Oh my God. Let's
Uh-huh.
go Glidewells.
First tattoo was done in a kitchen on some dude's couch. Actually, it wasn't some dude. I mean,
that's how you get AIDS.
No, it was clean. It was clean. He's done it before, and like it was so fucking funny. So it was my wrestling coach from when I was like really young, from like 12 to 14, like when I 15? Started. And yeah, and so I went to middle school, and then I did my freshman year, and then my end of my freshman year going into my sophomore year, I convinced my dad to let my old wrestling coach tattoo me because he used to tattoo. And so he blasted my ribs with a.
Oh, that was your first tattoo?
Oh, damn.
Yep. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Dude.
Well, I had to get it twice. So he did the first, he did the
outlining.
Yeah, the outlining, but it wasn't the tattoo that's on me now. It's a different tattoo. The one I have on me now is the cover up. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, wait, what was the actual tattoo?
The actual tattoo, it was a cross with a ribbon going around it.
I remember that one. Wasn't it like yellow, like a yellow ribbon?
No, it was all just outline. There was no I think there was a little shading in it, but I got it and I was like, oh man, I literally had so much attention on me just because I was the first one in our grade to get it.
Well, and you also were like in good shape and had abs before I freaking could see my toes. So
yeah, well, it wasn't like I got those abs by choice. I was forced into that. So
you were talking to like senior girls as freshmen. They're like, "Ooh, you got tattoos."
Yeah, well, I mean,
oh, that's right. Yeah. Let's go. I'm still hyped for you for that.
Seriously, that's a big win.
Yeah, but yeah,
still doing it. You're still nabbing seniors as freshmen.
Oh, shut up.
They're 65 now, but hey, they're still seniors.
Whatever, man. It counts. Love is love, dog.
And now you're gonna get your whole arm done, right?
Yeah.
So we gotta talk about the tattoos in this group because Matt, you're getting like a whole sleeve done and your leg done.
Well, I'm not.
You're gonna get your whole arm.
I'm just gonna get like half a sleeve, and then once I'm done with my half, I'll probably wait a couple months to save up and then get part of my leg done. Yeah. Which my parents are gonna just be so disappointed in me.
They're gonna be super pumped after hearing this.
Dude, they're gonna be so disappointed. Like,
have you thought about that conversation already?
Oh, I've told them already. Their face is just sheer disappointment.
Just upset immediately.
You're telling them.
Well, yeah, and then that's the thing is like I'm upfront about it, like, and it's not like that they're like completely against it. They just, I don't. It's, I guess with a lot of stuff like I guess our generation, it's more normal now to do a lot of the stuff than it was
100%.
back then to do. And
Yeah, but back then was only like 4 or 5 years ago. Like it wasn't.
no, I
you
mean,
know?
yeah, true.
It's just
I'm
not how
I'm
they
not-
grew up. Like
Yeah.
20, 25 years ago, like when they were in their 20s, like nobody was getting like tatted up, you know,
Yeah.
like people,
Well, they were getting tattoos, but it was just like minimal. Like
It was like, oh, check out my cool little infinity sign on my ankle.
yeah, it was like all hidden.
I'm just
because
kidding.
they
I actually
didn't
think
wanna
my
not
aunt
get
has that
jobs.
tattoo. Angela, I love her tattoo. It's great. I think my aunt actually has like that tattoo.
No, oh no, we're big
always
fans
the
of the
infinity.
infinity tattoos. We're not
No,
going to
absolutely.
alienate.
no, we're
anybody.
not. No, we're not. No, we're
Taylor's
not. I love your
Taylor's
Hey,
not.
listen. I'm not gonna fold on my opinion of tattoos. I have had the same opinion about the same amount of tattoos I've had my whole life, and I don't hate on anybody. You can do whatever you want with your body, and personally, I will never say no if that's what you want to get.
So
But
you
don't-
won't say, okay, cool.
But
Alright, good
don't
to know.
come to me and ask me if it's a good idea, because I will shit all over your idea. If it's an infinity symbol, if it's a dream catcher, or if it's one of those fucking quotes flying into birds on your shoulder or something like that. All right, I see it or a dude that gets like the bottom of his wrist done, and it's trees running up his forearm. Like
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
that
a
one-
big Washington
Dude, have
one.
you seen
That's a
that?
big
Huge
Washington one.
that meme going around. It's like, imagine doing the dishes and seeing this, and it's just like that tattoo. Like a back.
listen, again, I'm gonna say this. I don't hate you if you have that tattoo, and I'm not gonna shit on it if that's what you want to get. I'm saying though, I would never get it for specific reasons.
Because
I
it
don't like it
sucks.
because it's so unoriginal, bro. Like that is literally the tribal sleeve of
Oh,
like everybody can agree that if you get a full sleeve of tribal, you are either a power lifter who can beat the piss out of everybody, or you don't know what you're doing and you're just getting tattoos because they look cool. Which
which they
again,
do.
that's cool. I mean,
The
I
only
have a
thing
bunch of
people need
tattoos
to
I got
do-
because I just liked them, but
The only thing people need to do is die on the hill of their tattoos. Like if you like your tattoos, like
Yeah.
fuck it. You
Yeah.
like your tattoos.
Yeah, absolutely.
absolutely. Yeah.
For me though, mine like have to have a meaning. Like I don't know. I guess in my opinion.
I feel like my
It
first
might
couple of
change
tattoos are
after
going to
I'm
do
done.
that. That's what I was gonna say. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be my mindset. Like, my first couple tattoos, I'm gonna be like, well, that's over. Here we go with the artwork.
That's how
Paint me
everybody
like one of
starts
your
out
French
though.
girls.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's everybody. Everybody I've ever talked to, their first one is the one with meaning, and then everything after that, it just is like, I don't know. It just looked cool. It was I wanted that. Like I have an eagle, literally the entire size of my shin tattooed, and everybody always is like, "What's that mean?" I'm like, I don't know. It's eagles. It's cool.
Because my leg is fast as shit, boy.
Badass.
Yeah. You want to see me fly?
You want to see some real speed, bitch?
Oh man. And you guys want these before San Diego, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll get my arm done before San Diego, but
I'm definitely gonna have my half sleeve done before San Diego.
Oh man.
I don't know,
San,
dude,
San
they're just-
Diego better be careful.
Dude, you freaking get off the beaches, ladies. 'Cause-
Gotta-
Dude, those
Get it.
tattoos and those tattoos and those polos on the golf course at the US Open.
yeah, I just
Sheesh.
gotta lose like 40 pounds and then I might actually
look like
so that
professional
way freaking
athletes.
animal control's like, why is this whale on the golf course?
Do you think animal controls after whales?
Hey, maybe. I don't know what they do.
It is an animal,
Get,
right?
Get back here.
I mean, there's not like a is there like a sea animal control? Like I feel like it's not the Coast Guard. I feel like they have
The
bigger
Navy?
issues than that. The Navy, yeah,
The Coast Guard is pretty much the sea animal.
true. But I mean, I don't think I don't know.
Well,
There has to be like some group that I don't know
dude,
helps
so
the wildlife in the sea. I don't
so
know.
speaking of whales,
SeaWorld.
do you remember? I think it was like had it been like when we first started our podcast. One of our one whack things was that whale that washed up on shore in Oregon.
Oh, that was
And
mine.
to get rid of it,
Oh,
they
yeah.
used
Blew it up.
dynamite to
That was on the Oregon
Super-
coast.
dude. Yeah, super random. I was like, I can't remember what I think I was on TikTok actually, and the video of it was actually on there, dude.
Oh, dude, I
I
couldn't
have
find
to
it.
I have to find this video and show you guys. It is the funniest, dude. It is the funniest video that you will watch for the rest of the year. I guarantee it.
Straight up, that's so old school. Just like,
Dude.
we can't move it. Let's blow it up.
That's such an old school mentality.
Yeah. Dude, that is like before the 1900s mentality. Like, do we have dynamite? Yup. Stick it in the
And
whale.
it's so funny because it's this. I think I just found it. We'll watch it after the podcast. It's like 6
Yeah,
minutes.
we'll repost it
It's ABC.
on the Twitter account.
It's ABC, so it's like an actual news like
Yeah.
company is like recording this and like going over it. And oh my god, dude, it is
Oh, God.
hilarious.
I can't wait to see this. I'm
It's
Yeah, I
so
want to
excited.
like. How far is the splash zone?
Oh,
Honestly,
dude, it'll
like,
show
it's got to
you.
be far.
Just
It's a
wait.
ways.
Just
It's
wait.
a ways.
Just watch the
Dude.
video.
Because I
If
all
I
I
get
had was
like
the
if I get
picture.
hit with a piece of whale, like
Yep,
I'm gonna
just
be
wait.
pissed.
Just
Everybody
wait.
did.
Yeah, just wait. It's so
Everybody
funny.
did.
whole
Everybody's
coastline
getting hit by
did.
blubber.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's it's
It's bad. It's so funny.
oh
Dude,
man.
that's
Good.
wild. Dude,
Love
what a
it.
callback from one of our first
Yeah.
episodes. I
Wow.
totally forgot that.
I remember that. Yeah. That was good times.
Dude, well, actually, one of our next topics here. Speaking of sea life, anglers were caught with 173 fish over the limit over the weekend. So
Attaboy.
Just barely over.
yeah, dude, you can't hide that. They
In the
have
village.
literally 5 different coolers full of fish. 173. It says crappie.
Crappie.
Crappie. Okay.
I think it's crappie. I'm pretty sure.
In Texas. Okay, crappie in Texas. Dude, they're like fine is a
Probably a
ton of
ton.
money. And
Yeah.
dude,
Is there jail time?
the daily possession limit is 25 fish per person. That's actually a lot.
Yeah, that's a ton. Well,
Because
I
it's
think
5 in
for-
Washington, right?
Well, I think it depends on the fish.
Yeah, it depends on
I think for like crappie, you can have like quite a few because I think it's a more, I don't even know what you call that.
I
more
think
like
they
popular fish. I
yeah,
guess.
they
like it's more
repopulate quick.
repopulated. Yeah,
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
I'm
You're
not
right.
sure. I'm
Yeah,
not
it doesn't
for
say
sure.
the fine or if they got arrested, but it's a felony, poaching felony. So
Yep.
Yeah,
Dang,
absolutely.
176 over the limit, dude. They had a good day. That's
Yeah,
a
I
right.
mean, they
damn
were
good.
catching fish. Dude, that's like throwing a net out there and just
Yeah.
catching fish at that
They
point.
were catching fish, not feelings, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
They're
I
on
wonder
damn
how long
mission.
it took them. Yeah, I wonder how long it took them.
About an hour.
Good day's work. Yeah, seriously. Oh, they're literally catching like over 1 a minute, 3 a minute.
These
Every
fish are
20
just jumping
seconds,
in.
they're just
They should have pulled like a Tucker and Dale versus Evil. Like all these fish just did a suicide pact on our boat.
Dude, this is like a when she says her parents aren't home meme, and it's all these fish just coming at these guys, and they catch 173 of them.
That's a lot of
impressive.
fish. That's a lot of fish to the face, dog.
Can't make a wife out of a hoe, you know.
Dude, that TikTok trend right now
So
is
it's-
so
It's
funny.
so funny.
Money.
Dude, there are some awesome ones.
Yeah.
Like the actual like husbands and wives that are doing it to each other, and it's just like they watched a Netflix show ahead of me. Can't make a wife out of a hoe.
Oh, dude, have you seen that one kid? He's a pretty big dude. On
Beefy.
TikTok, like he's beefy, like he's pretty big, but he does those, dude. His are so funny. It's like when her vape touches her mouth more than I do, or something like that. Like, dude, it's so funny.
Oh no.
It's so funny.
All right, last topic I have for you guys. JJ Barea got paid $2.1 million in a 1-year deal with the Mavericks last week. They released him today. And Mark Cuban said it was his parting gift to JJ Barea for the championship season back in 2011.
That's sick,
So he just got paid by this team and didn't have to do a damn thing.
dude. There's a
Yeah,
lot.
somebody said that he was on the Mark Cuban stimulus plan. It was
That's
$2.1 million.
That's so funny.
Dang,
But
dude.
there's actually a lot of people. I think I was scrolling through Instagram, and it went through like four or five players that are still getting paid by their ex teams. It was Kevin Garnett. He's getting paid like $3.2 million until 2022.
Damn.
And he's been retired for a while. Like Chris Bosch, I think was like 2.2 million. Another guy was like 1.4. Another guy was like 3.5 or something like that to like 2022. And these guys have been retired for several years already, and they're still getting paid out by their teams. It's nuts.
Dude, that's crazy. I always think of that when players get traded. They sign big contracts and then they get traded. And it's like, well, Seattle Mariners are still paying $10 million for Robinson Cano to literally play for another team. That sucks.
It's crazy how that works.
Yeah. Sports are nuts in that aspect. Like, you literally pay players to not play on your team.
Well, they probably don't have to pay him anymore now that he got caught.
Yeah, he got popped for PEDs for the second time.
Yeah, so I guarantee that's in his contract where it's like, if you get caught with something, like, we're not paying you.
Dude, he had to forfeit $24 million next year. Like, if you get caught with PEDs, like, it's paid without unpaid suspension. So
yeah.
24 mil he just gave up just for shooting needles in his ass. Good for him.
Been there.
That's dedication.
Just not the
Been
24
there.
mil.
Yeah. I was volunteering for that.
Yeah.
What the?
They said it was stem cell research or something like that.
It was for science.
I'm growing titties. What? Oh, it's the estrogen bottle. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, wrong syringe. Holy moly. All right. We got one whack thing in Thursday mailbag. We didn't get as many questions this week for Thursday mailbag, so we'll go over a couple of them today. So our first question for Thursday mailbag: favorite Christmas food?
Ooh.
Damn.
Can a drink count?
Are you talking like eggnog?
Yeah.
I like eggnog too.
Eggnog slap. And it's only good like this time of year.
That's fair. If I saw somebody drinking
Yeah,
eggnog
like
in the
eggnog,
summer, like,
yeah,
okay,
in
serial
June.
killer.
What are you
Oh my
doing?
God.
bro?
You're even
Seriously.
Where do you get that? Got that
Those
on
people are-
hand?
He's just on the beach, just casually drinking eggnog out of the carton.
Oh,
Dude,
Like,
those people are on a list for
Get
sure.
jailed. Absolutely.
Dude,
oh man.
they're
I
on a
feel like-
no-fly list.
I feel like that's
Uh,
kind of tough for food, like for Christmas, because a lot of the
Oh.
good food you have for like Thanksgiving, you have for Christmas generally.
Yeah, that's true.
least
The
in my
drinks
life.
got me thinking of anything like peppermint. Like, I
Yeah.
love peppermint.
Little
Peppermint
little
mochas
Baileys
or-
in your coffee.
Oh, dude, yes.
I can't remember what they're called, but they're like a peppermint chocolate
It's like a peppermint
truffle with like
Ooh.
a hard shell chocolate cover with like a soft chocolate in the middle. And I'll eat bags of those. I don't even know.
Oh,
I see him
also-
at Walmart or at Target all the time. But I seriously cannot remember the name. I just know what they look like, and they are bomb.
That sounds
Damn.
amazing. Almond rokas, almond roca.
Oh, I love almond
Dude,
roca.
that's like a good like little treat
Slaps.
this time of year.
Dude, Christmas cookies, like Christmas sugar cookies. Basically, it's just green frosting.
Timeless.
Sugar cookies.
Okay,
Yeah.
sugar cookies, bang.
Dude, those, I tell you what, like the Albertsons ones that they have that are like
Oh my
super
God.
soft.
Oh,
You can't have too
So
many of
good.
those or you're immediately 400 pounds. But
well, and I'm pretty
I
sure
swear
you
to
get a
God.
cavity if you have more than 3 in a day.
you for sure 100%, but goddamn, those are good.
Yeah, they are.
Mm.
Very,
I'm trying to
very
think of
good.
like other foods.
Yeah, I think
Like for
Christmas food
Christmas.
really has become Thanksgiving food.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
turkey, mashed potatoes, stuff like that. So it's not super different from Thanksgiving.
I think usually my dad does like a breakfast.
Mm.
Over the last like several years since
Mm.
we've had Christmas here, we've done like a
Yeah.
pretty big breakfast. So like French toast.
Oh, that's
God.
cool.
Dude, it's so good. Oh my
I like
God.
that. Are you guys big candy cane fans?
I could take or leave it.
Yeah,
I'll eat it if I get one, but
Yeah.
I
I'm not
like
going out of
the
my way to go buy a bag of
yeah no
candy canes.
yeah if I get them I'll eat them, but I'm not exactly. I'm not gonna go to the Burt's.
Dude, those,
bunch.
I'm kind of the same way. Like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to get a freaking candy cane. But you know what is good? Those I forget what it's like chocolate. It's like white chocolate, but it has those candy cane like not chunks, but they're like candy cane pieces in the chocolate.
Oh yeah, they're
It's,
bark. It's like a
peppermint
bark.
It's peppermint.
Peppermint
Yeah,
bark.
peppermint
Yeah.
bark. Oh my god, dude.
Oh, those are good.
Peppermint
We
bark.
had those pretzels the other night at your house when we watched
Yes.
that boxing match.
Yes,
Those were
dude.
fire.
Chocolate pretzels anytime, especially during Christmas or the holidays. Chocolate pretzels are so good.
So good.
Do you guys like white chocolate or dark chocolate? Oh, or just regular chocolate better?
Regular.
Kind of depends, you know.
I kind of felt like I was not
No,
gonna
dude,
get it real.
my favorite.
Oh,
No. The best ones are the white chocolate Hershey Kisses with like the swirled milk chocolate in it.
Oh yeah, those.
Those are my
nice.
favorite. Those are really good.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Dude, I like the crunchy like white chocolate Hershey's bars.
Ooh.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Those are really good.
that
I haven't had
sounds
one for like ever, but super good.
Right.
Last question that we have for Thursday mailbag. Thursday mailbag is light today, but Christmas wish list.
A
Like what would-
girlfriend.
Sugar mama. That's what you
Not a girlfriend, a sugar mama.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Oh, wish list. Man, I don't know. I feel like as I get older, like I don't really need much anymore.
Yeah. I just buy my own shit. honestly.
I was
exactly.
gonna
Like-
say it's not like Christmas is like, oh, gonna splurge this time. It's like
Yeah.
Hannah was telling me, she's like, stop buying shit so I can buy you something for Christmas. I was like, oh damn, okay, yeah, sure,
I mean, it's
like
either it's your money either way too. So
yeah.
I'm
She was
just
like,
kidding.
What card? What card should I use? I was like, I can see them all.
I didn't get
so
it
I
for a
don't know.
second,
I'm just
and then I
kidding.
was like, "Oh, ow,
Anna, I love you. I'm just kidding.
that's over just stirring the pot." Here we go.
Man, yeah, I don't know. It's not really anything on my wish list. Just, dude, every year they're like, "What do you want for Christmas?" I'm like, "Pay off my debt."
Give me $1,000.
It's just
That's
like
what I need.
I just go like cash because a lot of the stuff that I want, it's either like limited release stuff, so like they can't necessarily like get it in time, and
Yeah.
so I don't
That's
know.
fair. That's fair.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really know what I want for Christmas specifically. Nothing is like came out that I'm like dying for. I don't really need a PS5.
No, I
Oh,
see.
I need-
I love clothes, so
Yeah.
my mom just, but it goes back to the thing where it's like a tradition to get
Yeah, hit me with the
Like-
socks and underwear and the stocking.
like pajamas. So
Dude, I love
yeah,
the
like
socks and
honestly,
underwear.
stuff like that, I
love
love
that.
now. I'm like, thank
My
you. I'm
annual
actually
fresh
going to use
pair.
this.
Yeah.
Dude,
for
when you
real.
get
Your
older,
annual
the
fresh pair of
stockings are.
underwear.
Yep.
It's disgusting.
Dude, you are gross.
Use them up, baby.
Like, oh, this is the third day in a row. Got to go in the wash. I guess I'm going commando today.
Yeah.
That's the best part about working from home, and I don't have any meetings or anything. Just freaking letting it hang out, free balling.
Dude, I've bought so many pairs of sweats lately. Like, I'm like overloaded on sweats.
I haven't wore a pair of jeans in months.
I think I don't even know what jeans feel like anymore.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, actually, it's a lie. I think we all wore jeans like last weekend when we went.
Yeah, just to show that we were like normal adults.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Like-
that's fair.
Yeah.
I guess what I'm thinking is like work. Like I've never.
True. Yeah. No.
I've,
True.
No.
I've never like not had to get ready for work. It's weird.
Yeah. Well, even in the winter, like sometimes I just rock shorts around. Even if I have to go outside, I'll just
The
rock a pair of
best-
like athletic shorts.
Those I do. I will go to my grave to the like with this. Those sweat shorts are my favorite shorts of all time.
Yeah, I love that they're
I
making a
love
comeback.
the
bro.
sweat shorts.
I
I
love that they're
love
making a
those.
comeback.
Big,
All time favorite.
big 2000 rap vibes.
Dude, they're so comfortable, and they're pretty warm and they're
Yeah.
comfortable. So
Mm.
it's like Hannah Montana, best of both worlds.
Dude, I'll tell you what, those are like the best to free ball in.
Oh, 10 out of 10.
Like the sweat shorts, are you kidding? Like if you
Or
wear
just
underwear
sweats.
in those, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah. What do you think I'm doing right now? I can't stand up on camera.
Yeah, it's gray sweatpants season. All the girls are dying for gray sweatpants.
Yeah.
Smuggling a mouse in there? What are you doing?
Like, here's a magnifying glass. Get a taste.
Yeah, for my Christmas wish list, I want a magnifying glass.
This kid's got a ping pong in his pants.
Oh, damn. All right, we're gonna go to one whack thing to round out this Thursday episode. Matt, you want to go first for one whack thing?
Yes, sir. So this comes out of the great state of Massachusetts. Lottery officials said that there were 50 top prize winners in a single mass cash drawing for a new record. So 50 separate people won the Massachusetts like Mega Millions, which that's cool that they won. But dude, can you imagine like finally winning like the lottery and having to split between 50 people? So instead of
that's
winning
heartbreaking.
instead of winning 2.4 million, which is what this was,
Yeah.
they had to split that between 50 people. So everybody will receive $48,000.
Dude, that sucks because you
What?
know they're doing the math in their head when they win it. They're like, dude, 2.1 million divided by like what I have to pay for taxes. Like I just got $1 million, and then somebody tells them that they won 48 grand, and then they have to pay taxes. Like
so
it's like 20. Yeah.
Dude, that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
That
I
sucks.
guess 10 they said like 10 to 12 years ago they had 34 people win it at one time, but this set the new record for most people to win the Mega Millions.
Dude, that sucks.
Oh,
It should not be allowed more people than one person winning the lottery.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Don't
Like
split it up
multiple-
between 50 people.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I would
make
say, I
it
would set like,
like
a limit.
10.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like set a
10.
limit of 10. And it's whoever bought their tickets first. I feel like that's fair.
Yeah, damn.
100%.
But still, if you were that 11th person, I would be
Oh,
pissed.
yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
I would need to speak to a manager at the Mega Millions.
I'm just gonna go play in traffic. All right, bye guys.
Yeah, where's the nearest bridge I can go jump on?
Yeah, goodness gracious. And we got a semi truck I could play horse with. Let's go.
Oh man, but yeah,
Seriously,
that's
that sucks.
great
Dude,
state of Massachusetts.
Massachusetts, of course. They have like high taxes too. Massachusetts is like one of the highest in the country. So they just big middle finger for 50 people winning that.
Oh,
Good for them. All right, Tay, one whack thing.
My whack thing comes out of Italy. Excuse me, sorry. So an Italian couple started out their evening by having a very heated argument, and the man decided to go and take a stroll to cool himself off. This man decided that he needed a lot of cooling off time because he walked 450 kilometers, which in miles, that's 300 miles almost, from this northern city in Italy all the way down to the coastline in this place called San Marino, like on the coast. The only reason he got like found was because he went through a checkpoint and he was past the COVID curfew in Europe. And so the cops like brought him in and they're like, where are you from? And he told them that he's from this city that's 300 miles north. And his wife had actually filed a missing persons report like a couple days after he decided to walk. This walk took him like a week and a half to do. He said that he survived off of like walking through towns and people just like handing him food.
What a savage.
Would you guys ever take food from a stranger?
I mean, if I didn't have anything else, probably, but not regularly.
I mean, this
you
had
don't
to
go
have
down.
been.
I wouldn't make a habit out of it.
That's understandable, I guess.
I mean, I don't know if I was as heated as this dude was, because he left for a whole ass week and just walked, no driving or nothing.
What a terrible
Dude.
plan,
Like-
first of all.
Like that must have been a bad fight. But if you're
True.
like that pissed off, I don't think you're really caring what you're getting handed. I think you're just gonna take what you can get.
That's also
Seriously.
pretty true.
Mhm.
So what was he trying to walk to?
He was just walking off to cool off steam. That's what he said. They got
How
in a
much
heated
steam did that guy have?
300 miles worth.
God damn, was he a freaking train? Good lord.
He
dude.
earned he earned the nickname
Chugga chugga.
the
Dude,
Forrest
Forrest
Gump
Gump.
of yeah, he literally is being called the Forrest Gump of Italy because of this.
Dude, maybe he was just trying to avoid COVID in Italy.
He got fined 400 pounds because of it.
What?
And when the cops had picked him up, they put him in a hotel and like fed him food, obviously, because like he wasn't like well rationed, but he also ran up the bill at the hotel. So his wife had to drive down from the north and come pick his ass up.
So he got a $535 fine. So 400 pounds to USD, it's so $535.
I must have been a bad
For
fight.
walking?
That sucks.
Well, he was walking past curfew in Europe for
Oh,
the
that's
COVID,
right, because
COVID
of the
curfew.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Dude,
They-
that's such a
I was like,
dumb
what?
rule.
I was like, they have. I'm like, God, I'm never traveling to Italy.
Dude, that
until
guy
the
said that if
curfew.
the cops didn't stop him, he doesn't know when he would have stopped. But I'm gonna let you guys know right now, like he wasn't that far away from the end of Italy, so he probably just would have walked in the coast.
I was gonna say, wouldn't he
Dude,
just like walk into water at one point?
Dude,
Yeah.
when we say like walks into ocean, he was literally going to like walk into the ocean and
Yeah.
just say this.
Well,
is
it's
it
funny
for-
because Italy looks like a shoe or a boot or whatever.
it's true.
It's a
It's
It's
boat.
up, paying
boot.
homage to the country,
Yeah.
putting his walking boots on.
Yep. His boots were meant for walking, and that's just what they'll do. His boots are gonna walk.
Dude, he
all
really
over.
was Forrest Gump. Holy shit, dude! That guy beat the feet off him. Oh my god!
Dude,
How
that's
how
crazy.
awkward would that car ride back home be? Like, where were you? I was walking.
Are you good now?
They get in and immediately start arguing again. Oh,
Unlock the door. I'm
That
getting
is-
out.
oh, dude. You know she's been stewing on it for a whole week and
Oh,
picks
yeah,
his ass
dude.
up like,
God.
gets lit up all the way home. That dude
Yeah,
probably
she's
dude's
had
probably dead.
4 hours to deliberate over like what's going on, and now she picks him up. She's like, round 2, here we go.
Yeah, you thought the first one was
You
bad.
better go buy some new shoes because it's going down again.
She literally picks him up with a new pair of shoes. Like, I'm taking your ass back, and you're gonna walk again.
Put these on immediately.
She doesn't actually pick him up. She just like comes to razz him again, just leaves. Yeah,
Now walk back home. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Oh, dude, that is amazing. All right, I'm going to end it here with my one whack thing. So, former Israeli space security chief. So, this guy's pretty high up, obviously. Space security chief is a pretty high position, I'm guessing. And he said, former though, so he is not working for Israel anymore, but he made a statement and said, the unidentified flying objects have asked not to publish that they are here. Humanity is not ready yet. And he goes on to say that there is an agreement between the United States government and the aliens. They signed a contract with us to do experiments here. So a state and government official says that the United States has a deal with the aliens to do tests here, but the public is not ready to hear that there's aliens.
Is this dude still alive?
I don't know
There's-
whether this...
There's no way you just walk out the door and be like, "Hey, you guys, they're real, but y'all need to just like relax." for a
Yeah,
second."
just take it easy. Just go for a little walk here, and
Yeah. Dude, he needs the pair of shoes that guy had in Italy.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, I don't know if this guy's crazy. I don't know what to think of this guy. Is he crazy, or did he just reveal like the biggest secret of all time?
Well, the weird thing is he's a chief sergeant, right? Or
like
something
he's
like
got
that.
to know stuff.
Yeah. I mean, you're not the space security chief if you're not smart and like not educated. And he goes on to say that Trump knows about the aliens, but he won't say anything.
That's why he made Space Force.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking about that earlier.
I'm gonna look this guy up. I really want to know his like credentials.
Why did
'Cause
he
I think
get
he's, like,
fired?
well-educated.
That's another
Yeah,
question.
that's
Maybe
kinda
maybe he was
questionable.
walking around like, "Hey, guess what? The aliens are real." They're like, "Can you shut the fuck up, dude? That's not real. They're not real."
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, they are. I'm gonna tweet about it." I'm like, all right, dude, you're out.
He just makes it like a wild assumption. He just sees something in this guy. He's like, definitely aliens. Definitely aliens.
I also like how he said they signed signed an agreement or a treaty to do experiments here? Like, can aliens read English?
Dude, I just imagine
Do
an
you know how
alien
smart
sitting down
aliens
at.
are?
I don't know. Have you met one?
Yeah.
Okay, my
I
bad.
could see.
Just
I
kidding.
could.
Sorry.
I could see you getting abducted by an alien, Matt.
Yeah, they'd be like, "What is this freaking retard
You-
doing?"
Matt would be the first person like Snapchatting me and Clayton,
Oh
like
my
a full
God.
video story
I
of what's
would.
going on. Bro, you guys will never believe what just happened.
No, literally, you'll never believe this, but I was just
This
abducted
was
by
literally
aliens.
out of this world. It was crazy.
Dude, I want to know his credentials. Like, I want this guy to be like Harvard educated, like super smart dude. And he's like, "Yep, aliens are real." I'm just picturing in my head an alien sitting down in the Oval Office, like signing a treaty with
Just a
Trump.
legs crossed, just having an actual conversation with like Trump or something. It'd be so funny.
It's like, yes, we do agree to keep this under wraps and do testing here. Where would you like us to stay? Area 51? All right, let's do it.
How about Florida? We'll fit right in.
This situation would be so interesting. Like, so if Trump loses on his, court cases and stuff, if we have an unhinged ex-president who knows all of the secrets and a Twitter,
Dude, Twitter better block him.
oh, bro, that dude, we're gonna get so
He's
many
gonna-
secrets just blown out of the water.
Dude,
I kind of hope for it now. Now I kind of want to know what's going on.
yeah, I mean,
Dude, I
honestly,
think-
if President Trump like randomly like dies, we'll know why.
I feel like Trump would be the guy like after his presidency is over, he just like spills all the secrets.
I'm
No,
excited.
that's what
I
I'm
can't
saying. If he
wait.
randomly dies,
Oh yeah,
why?
true.
you know,
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Also, this guy is 87 years old. I think he's just crazy.
someone didn't take his loony meds.
yeah. Take some sleeping pills. Go back to bed. He looks pretty smart though. I don't know his bio. Nobody knows anything about this guy. He's just the chief of space,
That's
and nobody knows.
How are you the chief of space with no credentials? That doesn't make any damn sense.
Dude,
I just walked in here. They offered me this job for.
He's just an
What's your
imposter.
background? Honestly, I don't have one. I have my GED. Like, does that count?
I thought you need to be to clean the toilets. What are you talking about?
Seriously, he's just the guy from Space Force.
You're wearing
Steve
suits
Carell.
to an interview that requires you to clean bathrooms.
Now the suit's kind
or
of fucked up.
now the
It's
suits.
tuxedos.
Yeah, tuxedos. That's right.
That's
right.
probably how he got it. He walked in with a damn tuxedo. They're like, "Oh, this is the
Dang,
chief right
this
here."
guy knows what's up.
It's like his
Dude.
only outfit that he has that's like not ripped up jeans and a fucking cut off t-shirt. It's just a tuxedo.
In a cowboy hat.
A cowboy hat.
I don't know where the cowboy hat came from. I just felt like he'd have a cowboy hat.
It's
I
fitting.
guess if he's in Italy, he'd have like a glass of wine with him at all times, right?
I bet he just has a briefcase. Like anybody with a briefcase, you just believe.
Dude,
Like,
that
it doesn't matter what they say.
That is a good point. That is
If you have a
fair.
briefcase, you don't have to have anything in it. You just have a briefcase. You say
Yeah,
something,
sure.
people are like, "Wow, okay,
People are listening.
yeah, 100%."
Got my attention.
Yeah. All right, boys. Anything going on this weekend? Anything that we missed?
Just got the UFC fights. Ferguson's fighting this weekend. Charles
Ooh,
Oliveira.
that'll be
So this will be Ferguson's kind of like make or break fight. I
Ooh,
guess
if he gets
on-
cut,
on it.
maybe.
Oh,
I don't know.
dude,
He
that
might.
would suck
you
to
know-
fight on. That would suck to fight on this card because everybody's getting cut, and you're like, "Ooh, am I on the fringe?"
I mean,
Well,
it might
there's
have light a fire underneath your ass though too.
Yeah,
there's
To
a
put on a show.
Jakar Zoza, I think is his name, but he's fighting on that card too. And that was a question that they asked him because he's an older guy and he hasn't won in a while. They're like, "Are you worried about the UFC cuts?" And he's like, "I'm trying not to think about that right now." He's
Yeah,
like,
that's
"I'm just
true.
trying." He's like, "I'm not worried about them cutting me, but I'm trying to just focus on getting this win and seeing where it goes." But again, 60 people, like, and so far the only ones that I've seen, I think I've only seen maybe 6 or 7 people within the last 2 weeks
Yeah.
that
sure.
got cut. So I mean, there's probably going to be quite a bit. I guarantee you within the next 2 weeks, they're going to drop like a few names a week.
dude, they're gonna be dropping bombs. Dana White's press conferences are gonna be electric.
I can't wait.
Just dropping hammers on people. It'll be interesting to see where the former UFC people go. you know,
True, if they get
Whether
picked up
they-
anywhere or anything.
yeah,
like
they
that.
get picked up by any other fighting leagues.
Yeah,
True.
I know
True.
that.
Does UFC have like a minor league?
No, minor leagues are basically just like
I was gonna say, is it
people
like
that fight
the
at casinos.
Bellator and stuff? And,
No,
No.
so
oh,
Be-
so it's like okay, so it's completely different.
yeah, so Bellator, UFC, Risen, and One are all like major organizations. Like they're not like I mean, they're kind of like a filter feeding. They were originally when they started, they were just like a filter into the UFC. But now that they're making so much money by themselves that they have just their own organizations. So most of the
Mm.
time, like those guys that get picked up like on the Contender Series
Oh,
or they
true.
get the fight straight up or
Mm.
whatever
Yeah.
are people that fight at like the casinos in your
Oh.
local towns or whatever, you know,
Damn.
like that kid.
So Taylor Glidewell could be in the UFC here pretty soon.
I'm not that good. Nah.
Did you drop a mother? You know what?
No. Nope.
Dude, you're like
I'm
11-0
calling-
at bars.
I'm calling McGregor out for Taylor right here.
I
Dude,
will.
Taylor Glidewell
McGregor-
wants Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you're
I
listening,
will.
McGregor,
100%. Send me the contract. I'll do it. I don't even
You're-
care.
your ass is grass, McGregor.
I would love that.
Hell yeah, we're calling out McGregor on all
You're
of
gonna
our
need the
Twitter
luck of the
accounts tomorrow.
Irish now, boy.
Yeah, you're gonna need luck, bitch. We just make a complete hype video of Taylor wanting to fight Conor McGregor.
0 pro fights. Like
2-0.
I got it.
2-0.
they were
You're
amateur
2-0.
fights. They were
2-0.
amateur fights.
Still 2-0.
Whatever, man. No, I'm still
Undefeated.
Down. I'm down. Yeah,
Undefeated.
I'm undefeated, dog. I'm down.
Technically, you're undefeated against the pro teams or the pro guys. So
Yeah, you've never lost a pro fight.
never lost.
Fair enough. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
That might be
God.
good enough to get you in. Who knows?
Yeah.
Dana,
Y'all
Dana,
better
if you're
watch out.
listening,
Sign me up. Put me in, coach.
Dude, I want one of the like full send those like
the
Nelk
Nelk boys.
Yeah,
That's
I want one of them to go.
Do you think that one of
Fight.
those guys will end up boxing, doing a celebrity boxing match?
I bet
think
Steve will
so.
do it. Will do something. I bet.
Yeah, I think
I would
Steve
actually.
will.
I would really like to see Steve will do it. Actually, do something. That'd be kind of cool.
Dude, you know what would put asses in seats? Steve will do it in Jake Paul. Like legitimately, I think they would sell a
Yeah.
billion pay-per-views.
I don't think they have any animosity though.
Yeah,
I
well,
think they're
and that's the thing.
homies.
Like, yeah, I was gonna say the Paul brothers have been like super supportive of
Mm.
the Nelk boys.
Yeah, I saw the Nelk boys did Impulsive with Logan Paul
Yeah.
like a month
Dude,
ago.
I love the Nelk boys. They're so cool.
Yeah. Dude, they've been around for a long time too. They've
Since,
like
like,
stood the test of time.
Mhm.
I think their first video came out like 7 or 8 years ago. I think the
Dude,
last
it's
time I
so
looked.
sick.
They've been
It's
around
so
a
cool to
long
like grow with these guys. Like you grow
Right.
up as long as like well as them growing up. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
I
I
pretty
feel like that's why we like Mike Stud so much is because we've kind of grown up with him as well.
true.
It's
Yeah,
been like 10 years, bro, since we
It
all
has,
started
yeah.
listening to him. It's crazy.
Yeah. That's nuts.
Pretty tight. All right, that's going to be it for us for our Thursday show. We're going to be back on Tuesday. Make sure you head over to raiseenergy.com. Get your Raise Energy. All the boys here love Raise Energy. You should too. Raiseenergy.com. You can use code WOH for 15% off. You can use the link in the bio as well. Make sure to also rate, review, and subscribe to the podcast. It helps us out and gets us on the charts. Get your boys from way out here on the charts. We'll see you guys on Tuesday.